And in this weekend's adventure, we return to another one of my favourite places to pitch a tent. The last time we visited Culbin Bay was back in 2019, and when it's warm, hot Scottish evenings, I often think about sitting around the fire in such a beautiful location. In fact, I would say it's one of the best places I've had to pitch a tent. It is beautiful, it is remote, so remote in fact that when we've ever visited Culbin Bay, we've absolutely seen no one on that beach. And at the times we enter Culbin Forest, we see people leaving, which is kind of cool. So we have the place completely to ourselves. And what I really like about this pitch is having that campfire with plenty of dead wood to pick up from off the beach. Taking along a folding saw, and we have all the wood we need while cleaning up that beach a little bit more at a time. Now, before you keyboard warriors hit the keyboard, yes, I did and I do clean up my fire pits I make. As it happens there's sandy ground which is very easy to dig, a deep pit which can easily be covered up, the area cleaned, and once done you would not know it is there after a few days. The ride one way takes us about 6 hours from end to end with filming along the way. Like before in my previous bike packing video where we returned to our next favourite place to pitch a tent, which is up on the Glen of Dee via Glen Tilt, we took with us the same gear and camera equipment. The only extras this time were the matches, 2 beers this time, and the saw. Unlike Glen Tilt's adventure back in May, this was a relatively smooth, easygoing ride, so great for all kinds of adventure bikes. It's mostly on disused grass gravel railway track, 23 miles long. There are a couple of places where you need to leave the old railway line and detour onto alternative tracks or the road. The Dava way is well signed along its way, making it very easy to follow, so there's no chance of getting lost. Navigation through the town of Forres though was a lot better than the last time we did it. Still looks like a convoluted route. Looking at it now, we just followed the Dava way signs to the town centre. Once in the town centre we looked out for the Sustrans route number 1, which takes us west, then northwest to Culbin Forest. Like before in my last video, I have provided, I think, enough information to get you where you want to go at strategic points. So without further ado, let's continue the video. Just after we passed the magnificent Castle Grant gatehouse, built as part payment for the railway to build across the Lord's land, we need to take our first detour. Cycling along and totally out of the blue you see an old British redcoat soldier statue, and you see the plaque and you go up to it and it has nothing to do with the statue but just talks about the snowstorm in 1960s that totally blocked the railway. So you can continue on knowing nothing about the soldier. Here we have reached our second detour point. This one takes us onto the road. It doesn't go too far, so you quickly back onto the railway track. But it bypasses an old railway station.
Oh, that's new.
It's a walker's path, so don't take it. Pop in the halfway hut and you can read about the Dava way and the railway history. It's actually quite interesting. So we continue on our way to do the other half of the Dava way into Forres. We now come to our third and final detour, just a small detour on double track that runs alongside the railway. What I like about the Dava way, for its 23 miles, is the amount of different things you see along the way and the scenery that you pass through. And if you're a bit of a railway geek, the engineering that went into this railway is quite phenomenal when you look down the steep sides of the bank and think, where did they get all this earth from? The fake whiskey distillery. It used to be a distillery, but now it's a museum, but we didn't know that at the time. That shows how much attention we paid to the route map. However, we went in to have a quick explore to find it was closed, that it used to be a museum, but now that's closed too.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
I was fancying a wee dram.
We just have to go to Tesco's. Now entering the town of Forres, we need to get ourselves out the other side and find route sustrans number 1. The green single track indicated here is a single track down the side of a field, over a footbridge and into a farm. In the Culbin Forres car park we found a welcome surprise, coffee and cake. We took some with us to have in the tent.
One of those.
With lemon drizzle cake and fudge chocolate cake at hand, we now make our way through the forest to the beach. As you can see, we're very happy we made it to the beach. Now we need to travel along it and find our camping spots. We found our spot where we pitched last time. Now all this space, where shall we put the tent? With another fantastic night at Culbin Beach, we now make our way back home. As we pass Culbin Forres car park again, we drop off our rubbish. Our route back is just in reverse. The only thing is we have to pop into town as Vida wants to get some more water. Oh, there's a corner shop. We can get some water in there. Or maybe not. We'll just pop into the co-op down the road then. With our water replenished, we make our way back through Forres and rejoin the Dava Way. The Dava Way doesn't really have any water stops along it. With the beauty of a film edit, we can jump forward in time and finish the Dava Way back in Grantown-on-spey. And there it is, the whole complete route of the Dava Way, thoroughly recommended. Well, I hope you enjoyed that adventure as much as we did doing it. If you visited Culbin Forest and stayed overnight, let me know how you get on in the comments below. I really would love to hear from you. I do have more bikepacking weekends and one night weekday escapes planned, so do hit that subscription button. Be sure to turn on notifications to be sure not to miss new videos later this year. Now, if you're new to this channel, then welcome. I also make mountain bike route description videos too, and from my last count I was up to number 33. They are mountain bike trails videos which show off the route, the features, while importantly for me and I hope for you, also show off the context of the trail set in the beautiful Scottish landscape. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please tell YouTube by hitting that like button, as this helps the channel grow, so hit that button now. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys next time. Keep well, keep safe. See ya.